You accept the present moment just as it is, you'll notice that there's never really an actual negative experience. When you accept everything, even when there is a negative experience, that experience will still be positive because it's no longer negative to you. See, you decide what is positive and negative, right? So you can look at something that you right now deem negative, and then when you deem it that it's actually a positive thing, it's no longer negative anymore. When you've accepted the present moment entirely for what it is, it's no longer a negative thing anymore. And I think a lot of enlightened people understand this. It's life is no longer negative if you no longer believe it's negative. If you lose the mind part that says this is negative, this thing that happens is negative, this vacation is negative. No, like it's not. It's only negative because you deem it negative. Your mind deems it negative. When you accept the present moment entirely, nothing is negative anymore. Everything is positive. You are happy no matter what happens. When you trust and you accept that everything is positive, that everything is okay, you accept every negative, the bad thing's still going to happen. The stress might still be there, all this stuff, but it's no longer a negative thing. It's positive. You've accepted it. It's no longer causing you undue stress. That stress is just, it's accepted. It's okay. So you transmute all the negative feelings into positive ones. When you accept that everything is okay, when you accept everything in your existence, when you just allow and you just flow with life and you accept that everything is fine. When you accept everything, what can be negative if everything's okay? Not like everything's okay, like it's okay that someone murdered somebody, but when you accept that it happened, it doesn't stress you out because you've accepted it. It's like, okay, it's happened. All right, it's bad. It shouldn't happen, but it's happened. It's no longer it no longer takes over you completely to the point where you feel like existential dread. When you can just be yourself and you can accept yourself completely, when you can accept the moment completely as it is, that's where confidence comes from. Confidence doesn't come from like having these extravagant toys or having like big houses. That's not confidence. That's external. That's you not accepting life and trying to make life acceptable. But when you completely accept life, which includes completely accepting yourself, you completely accept all of your negativity. You completely accept all of your flaws. You completely accept all your positives. You completely accept everything about your life. You will find that confidence naturally happens. You are naturally confident because if your negative emotions are no longer a bad thing, what's making you unconfident? If you are okay with whatever arises, that means you'll no longer be unconfident. You'll be confident no matter what. When you just keep going through life accepting that life is great, that life is amazing, and you just accept everything, you will notice that life is pure love. That life is this art that just explodes. It's a constant explosion, basically, that just like moves around, and it's even in its negatives, it's beautiful. It's positive. It's this impossible thing that's possible, that's happening. And when you can accept that and you can completely relax and just move with life, just flow with life and understand that life is okay, that life is great, that life is beautiful, you will no longer feel the fear that you're not going to be successful. You will no longer fear the that you might be poor or might not get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You won't fear because you no longer care. Because you know that life will be great whether you have those things or not, because life is amazing, because you've accepted the moment entirely. You've trusted in God, you've trusted in the universe, you've trusted in life entirely, and everything is okay. And if everything's okay, how can you not be okay? Even when you aren't okay, if you've accepted that experience and realized that that experience is a positive one, how can you not be okay? When you are completely okay with everything that happens, when you completely relax and flow with life and enjoy the present moment and have so much fun with it, even when you're sitting down doing nothing, you just experience life completely, you just flow with it, you'll realize that life's not scary. That those scary things that happen help make life beautiful. Some of the best times of my life happened right after an extremely scary time. Sometimes the extreme low, once I accepted it, turned into such an amazing high, such an amazing like feeling, because there's contrast. And when you realize that every negative brings a positive, you'll realize that life is never negative. Even when you so-called see these negatives, it's positive. It's love. The whole world is love, and you should love life no matter what, no matter, like, you should allow life to be as it is. When you truly love life, right? Like, if you love a human being, when you truly love a human being, you don't care if they do a bad thing, you don't care if they do a good thing, you don't care what they do, you will love them unconditionally. Well, if you truly love life, you love life whether it's negative, whether it's hurt you, like, no matter what. You might not like that it hurt you. You might not like that this negative thing happened, but you still love it, right? And typically, when you love something that is negative, it turns into a positive. You don't allow it to make you negative. You don't allow it to create negativity, but you love it. And if you can find love, no matter if it's negative or not, that is a positive situation. That is a positive thing in your life. That is positivity. You should love life unconditionally. You should accept life just as it is. I always, like I said in my last video, I always tell myself, don't try to change God. Let God be who he is. God will love you if you allow God to be exactly what it is. If you allow the universe will love you if you allow the universe to be exactly what it is. If you allow life to be exactly what it is, the universe will love you back, and it will show you positivity because you are already a positive person. I love you guys. Red Guru, out.